Alright, so this morning we were headed to Iron Lord Gym, which I usually go there about once a week. It's a private bodybuilding gym in Beaumont, Alberta. My home gym isn't Anytime Fitness because I live in a small town, which I love. I love my local gym, but Iron Lord is filled with great equipment. It's like absolute top of the line, hand selected Atlantis prime pieces, so I'm super excited for that. I usually do my leg day there because they just have such good equipment. It's like a 45-minute drive, so it is a bit of a commitment, but it's definitely worth it because the leg gains that I've seen from going to this gym every single week for my leg day is absolutely insane. Before we do that, gotta head to Starbucks. Usually my go-to order is either a vanilla sweet cream cold brew, which is good for calories. It's only like 110 for a medium. Or if I have the calories for it, I'll do a caramel macchiato if I want a hot drink. What's going on, guys? I am bringing you a commentary because the gym was very busy and a lot of the people were enjoying the music. They didn't have their headphones in, so I couldn't turn it down and talk while I was in the gym. So first we did the hack squat, as you saw, opened up with 3 sets on that at 2 to 3 reps in reserve. Then we moved over to the leg press and I did a giant set on the leg press, which absolutely burned the shit out of my legs. I didn't include all the reps here because, well, you didn't want to watch 65 reps on the leg press. Giant set is essentially where you just do as many reps as you can between the range of 15 and 20. So you choose a weight where you can hit 15 to 20 reps at 2 to 3 reps in reserve. And then every set after that, you just do less and less, obviously hitting 2 to 3 RER. Then at that point, after only 2 exercises, my legs were absolutely cooked. But we did bodyweight squats because it's a low fatigue exercise. It's obviously no weight. Also did a giant set on these. So one set, actually, this wasn't a giant set. This one was one full set where I think it was like 45 to 50 reps. So just an all-out set to burn out the legs. And I stopped about 2 to 3 reps in reserve on this one as well. So that was literally it for my leg exercises. And a lot of you may think, wow, that's not much at all. And that is true because I prioritize quality over quantity. Always, always, always. And the second that I started doing that, the more results that I saw. So that's what I did in this workout. Then I went upstairs and did 2 ab exercises. My favorite ab exercises are the leg raise on this dip machine / whatever chair this is called. I like it because you can get a full stretch in the abs at the bottom, and then you can kind of curl your pelvis up into your belly button. That's kind of what I like to imagine here as I'm doing it. And that allows a full range of motion, full contraction at the top. Biggest mistake people make in ab exercises is not training them like any other muscle. If you're training them effectively, that means that you're using full range of motion and you're contracting at the top as much as you can, and you're stretching at the bottom as much as you can as well, controlling on the eccentric. Then after that, I did go over to the cable crunch, which you'll see here in a minute, but just finishing this one off, I think I did 3 sets of about 12 reps here with 2 to 3 RR. So cable crunch, moving on to that exercise was, I believe, 3 sets of 15 or 3 sets of 20. But my favorite thing to do on this one is just think as if I'm keeping my butt and my hips completely locked in place. You don't want to be hinging your butt down towards your heels because that essentially uses the momentum to lift the weight down to the floor rather than actually using your abs. So you basically want to fix your hips and your butt at the same height through the whole movement. And then you're just allowing your spine to really get the curvature in the bottom so that you can flex your abs as much as you can or contract your abs as much as you can as well. So I'm thinking about bringing my forehead down into my knees and really curling in to squeeze the abs as much as I can. So yeah, that's about it for the whole workout. 5 total exercises, 3 for legs, 2 for abs, and that's really it. That's all you need if you're doing it correctly. Then I did a bit of a posing session, even though it's not upper body day. Whenever I'm here, I like to do posing because they have a posing room and it's amazing lighting, and that's really the only place that I can. So I like to take my progress photos, do a bit of a physique update. I'm currently building right now, so you guys will see me slowly increasing calories and putting on a little bit more size. It doesn't happen very quickly. I'm not enhanced. And honestly, I've put on a lot of muscle since I first started, so it's a slow going process, but I'll make sure to keep you guys updated. Every time I'm at the gym, I'll do a little bit of a physique update for you. So that's it for the commentary. Thank you for listening, and let's get to the rest of the video. All right, so we are back home, and I'm not gonna lie, it's been a few days since that last clip. So I ended up filming a clip in the car. My mic was not connected properly, so that was really unfortunate. And that got deleted, obviously, so I'm gonna try and repeat what I said in that if I can remember. But the first thing is that I was feeling a lot of fatigue going into that leg day. I felt good, but I could tell that even during the session, there's a lot of fatigue. And I think on days like that, it's really important to just realize that you can still put in the work, but you don't have to be down on yourself if you don't meet the reps or meet the weight that you did the previous week, and still train hard, but don't get down on yourself when sometimes your strength can go down. And that can be a result of recovery from your nutrition. Maybe you had inconsistent nutrition, or you're not eating enough food the day before or the day of. It could be lack of recovery with sleep quality. It could be extra stress that's going on in your life. Different things that can affect your strength. So don't get down on yourself when that happens. I had to remind myself of that. You'll see I only did 3 leg exercises. Okay, now that is different than probably a lot of people that you'll see on social media. And here's my thing with this. I'm a very big believer in quality over quantity. Took me a very long time to learn this. I've been training for about 6 or 7 years now, and my first, I'd say, 3 to 4 years, I wasted a lot of time doing a whole lot of stuff that was really unnecessary and not maximizing my potential in the gym. And so now that I've learned that, I want to share that with the world, because most of the time as a beginner, we're worried about doing all of the variety. And, for me, it was like I wanted to do everything under the sun for tricep exercises or bicep exercises or shoulders, because I wanted to build muscle. So I thought, well, why not do more? Because in every other area of life, the more that you do, the more that you get. In this case, when it comes to fitness, when it comes to lifting, that's honestly not the case all the time. So for me, it's always about quantity or quality over quantity. And so you'll see I do 3 exercises, but I do them with good technique. I do them with good form, good intensity. The intensity of that leg day definitely could have been better on the hack squat, but again, I was feeling a lot of fatigue. So other than that, pretty good. 3 exercises: hack squat, leg press, body weight squat, and then 2 ab exercises and a little bit of a posing session at the end there. Had a bit of an upper body pump, even though I didn't do upper body. I don't know what was happening there, so did a little bit of a pump check there, just kind of a physique update for you guys where I'm starting. So currently I'm in a reverse diet. So I just did a cut a couple months ago. I think it's been a couple months by now. But regardless, I'm in a reverse diet going into a build for the next few months, which you guys are going to get to watch that. It's going to be sharing that here. My build, my bulk, whatever you want to call it. Increase in calories, training. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. Just get on YouTube, because that's where my passion is. I like the long form style because you can connect more. You get to know me. I get to know you guys better. Can actually build a community here. And it's a lot more intimate versus like the TikTok, the Instagram. It's very fast paced. It's very like teach very quickly within 20 seconds. And the amount that you can talk and get in 20 seconds is far different than a 20, 30-minute vlog. And I like teaching. I like educating. I like showing you guys how I live my life so that you can also follow in the footsteps too. Like if you like what I do here and you want to, follow in that footstep, cool. Like that's what this is here for. So, the level of content that's going to be here versus what's on my personal page on TikTok and Instagram, things like that, it's completely different. So be curious if you did follow me over from other platforms, leave a comment, because I want to see who's over here from my TikTok and my Instagram. I know I have a few loyal followers over there who watch all my stuff. So it'd be cool to see who kind of jumps over here and follows my stuff. So leave a comment, subscribe. I'd very much appreciate it. I know this is going to be a long journey of growing the channel. I know YouTube isn't something that's very easy to grow on, and so I appreciate all the support, even if it's just 50 of you, 100 of you, whatever it is. I know it's going to be a commitment, but I'm in it for the long haul. I'm planning to do roughly one vlog per week, and I'll make sure I keep you guys in the loop on that too. So if you're here, appreciate you. Leave a comment, drop a like, subscribe, and we'll talk to you guys next time.